Hi there, this is Save with Crypto. Okay, so yeah, first things first, look at this, right? So I went into a Bitcoin trade yesterday at 16,919. I did actually chase a green candle, which is the sort of thing that I was advised not doing, FOMOing into a trade. But I did think it was going higher, and I just got out at 17,147. I could have actually gone 17,247, which would have been great. 6.73% increase, and that was a long 5x, and that actually made 0.059 Bitcoin, which is about $1,000. And if you want some of my winnings, you can go to savewith.crypto.org/SP, and if you haven't already, go to the ZoidPay shopping pool that I've got and just stake something like 100 ZoidPay, just like that. Oops, 100 ZoidPay. And stake it in there. And then when you've done that, go to savewithcrypto.org/freecrypto. Send me a couple of screenshots. You can do that here. It's a couple of screenshots and then your Elrond address. And I'll send you 100 ZoidPay. So there you go. Free money. How's that? And if you decide to do that, you're not alone, because look at this. So when you go over to stake.zoidpay.com, by default, this is on APY decreasing, and the best APY you're going to get is 17% when someone's got a premium NFT stake there. And guess what? I have. So the other thing I'm hoping that people do search for is Zoidsters decreasing. So the amount of people involved in that pool. And I'm really pleased to say that at the moment I'm number 4 there with 110 Zoidsters, which is brilliant, isn't it? Hoping to get to number 1, that'd be great, but otherwise I'm still very happy to be on the front page with these big boys here. So there you go, 100 ZoidPay for free. Anyway, so it is Thursday today, and it's Metabonding Day, and probably quite importantly, it's probably the last one like this that we'll have, because next Thursday we should have the new DEX, which will be the X exchange. So that's something to look forward to. I mean, until then, I'm just going to assume that everything is working as normal. And if I claim the rewards here, they're all the kind of usual pitiful amounts, which I'm kind of hoping will be a lot more once I decide what I'm doing with my farms and with my LKMEX. Let's just claim these anyway. The more I think about it, I think I am going to go for the swapping all my LKMEX to version 2 and even adding full energy. So that will be basically locking it up for 4 years. Now, of course, what I've gradually come around to think is that doesn't mean that it's actually locked away for 4 years and I can't do anything with it. Because if I do need to liquidate some of it, then I will be able to. There will be a penalty, but if I need to, I can. And I've kind of weighed up the pros and cons and everything, and I think that's what I want to do. Now, what I'm really hoping is that when the Metabonding is working with the large amount of LKMEX version 2, I'm hoping that these Metabondings are going to be worth having. Now, I remember looking at it before in the summer with the current Metabonding, and by sticking all my LKMEX into this Metabonding here, the amount I was getting from it was okay, but still not amazing. I believe that by adding full energy to the LKMEX, we will be getting the boosted Metabonding rewards. So I'm kind of hoping that in the initial first 3 months is going to make up for what I might lose otherwise, or maybe the access to the immediate liquidity I can get on December the 14th from the LKMEX that I've got that will unlock then. Now, I don't know if this is the best idea or not, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure of that now, but I've still got a week to decide. And then over on the farms, I'm just going to do a reinvest on the LKMEX one here, as I do normally. Somebody did ask if my LKMEX giveaway was still on. It isn't, because I can't give LKMEX to anyone now, because it's non-transferable now, so I can't do that. But what I have got is the ZoidPay offer, which I talked about earlier in the video. Also, I'm going to harvest this lot here, And the other thing I can do is look at the meta staking, and there's a little bit of ride that I can harvest. And there's some UTK also. And that's about it. And I guess I may as well stake the ride and also the U-Trust. So it's going to be interesting next week to see the new DEX, isn't it? And just before I restake that LKMEX, I just want to just show you about the unlock dates. So, you know, from all the stuff I've just harvested, I've got like this $23 worth, of which it unlocks between January and June next year. Then I've got this $26 worth, which unlocks between June next year and November next year. Then I've got this slightly larger amount here, which unlocks between December the 9th, okay, so that's next Friday, and May the 7th, 2024. Okay, so I suppose what I could do, I mean, it's not very much, but the 17% that unlocks on December the 9th, I could actually unlock that on the Friday, turn that into eGold, and then when I convert the rest of the LKMEX to version 2, I could then use that little bit to make an extra bit of L. And that's the best use I can make of the LKMEX that's going to unlock in the very near future. Anyway, meanwhile, I'm just going to merge these lot. Which makes me think, you know, once we don't have to stake the LKMEX like I'm going to here. So, for example, you know, I just got a pile of LKMEX there and I want to restake that in this farm here. So I'm going to go stake, select it there. And you see here, you know, getting LKMEX, I get 41% APY versus 8% MEX. Now you can see where they get this kind of 80% fee idea for unlocking LKMEX version 2. And I actually think that's okay, which is what's made me think that what I want to do is to swap all my version 1 to version 2. You may disagree, but please comment if you do disagree. Anyway, so that's probably it for the MAIAR DEX and Metabonding. Next week, I guess we will be in the Multiverse X platform and we'll be using X Exchange. If you click the link there now, you actually go back to the MAIAR Exchange. So I guess next week that will be different. So there you go. Sorry this video was not very exciting. Okay, not a lot to report really until things change really. So just, you know, do give the video a like anyway, that'd be much appreciated, and leave a nice comment. Make sure you're subscribed, make sure you've got the notifications set on all. Do think about having a little stake in the ZoidPay pool, and above all, tell your friends.